Hi, this is Jess for That's So Celeb, and I'm here talking today with the lovely Loverproof. Hello, how are you, Kira?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. So, your style of music is quite different to what's kind of in the charts today. So, what kind of made you wanted to become a singer originally?
Well, I mean, I've been playing piano since I was 5 years old. I studied to be a classical pianist, and then got into songwriting and singing through there, really. And I don't really know what else I'd be able to do. I think I'd be a menace on society. So this is, I don't know. It's never really been a choice of doing anything else, really, for me.
Yeah, so what made you go from playing the piano to singing as opposed to carrying on with the playing of the piano?
Well, when I was studying classical, I got a lot into jazz and started singing through that. And then I've been playing and singing other people's songs, and then it kind of finally occurred to me that I could write my own songs and perform my own songs. So I started doing that.
Yeah, no, that's great. So where do you get your inspirations from for songwriting?
I mean, I think my original inspiration, who got me involved in wanting to be a songwriter, was Amy Winehouse, definitely.
Yeah.
I think hearing her first album was the thing that made it dawn on me that I could be a songwriter as opposed to just singing other people's songs.
Yeah, she's got great. Yeah, she was really
But
cool.
I love loads of, I don't know, just loads of different references. Still some classical stuff, but I love like Paul Simon and Phil Spector as well, and just, I don't know, just try and take inspiration from everywhere, really.
Yeah, that's good. And so do you do covers? Have you done covers and things like that?
I haven't played, I do covers at home for just myself.
Yeah.
I don't know, I've never tried putting them down sometimes. Maybe I will, I don't know, maybe I will.
Yeah. What's your favourite cover to do then when you're at home?
I don't know, it ranges from doing really awful, let's see, what was the last one? When my friends come over, they try and kind of challenge me to do the worst cover they hear. I think the last request was an NSYNC song, which I don't even remember, but it actually sounded quite good.
Go for it.
And then I've done some Simon Garfunkel covers.
Oh, great.
Yeah, what else? God, I can't keep track. But yeah, I'm always just teetering about with stuff that I like.
Yeah. So how would you describe yourself, kind of your sound, your original music?
I'm so terrible at doing that. I think, it's definitely got a kind of pop sensibility, but with more of a view to the melancholy, I would say. So it's kind of maybe darker pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Not depressing pop, hopefully.
Not depressing.
Distinction.
Yeah. So kind of your ambitions, kind of who would you kind of love to work with, if kind of singing wise?
I'd love to work with Phil Spector, but I think he's in prison now, so I don't know if that's going to happen.
That might not work.
I don't think that's going to work out. I don't think that would be a great idea. I don't know. I feel like I like the idea of working with someone kind of. I love the 60s and 70s music from then, so I would probably take Paul Simon.
Yeah.
That's at the far end of the scale. But I think we've also got so many great British songwriters and producers at the moment. So yeah, any number of people really. But I think if I had my dream, it would probably be Paul Simon.
Yeah. And so apart from the piano, do you play any other instruments?
I play the drums as well,
wow.
and some other kind of percussion. I kind of pick up things quite easily, although one thing I can never get is the guitar.
Guitar, that's popular. Yeah, a lot of people go for guitar these days.
Yeah, no, I know. I know it's really simple to pick up, and it must just be me being an idiot, but I'm hopeless at guitar.
No,
other weird and wonderful instruments. Like I play the marimba and the xylophone and things like that.
That's better than a guitar. That's
a lot more hassle to carry around though.
Oh, that's true actually. So 5 years, if you put yourself in this position 5 years time, what do you think you'll be doing? Hopefully.
In 5 years, let's see, I'd probably like to be on my second album, but I'd also like to be having a career as a songwriter for other people. I also want to write for film music as well, which is something that I always wanted to do.
Oh, that's different, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think really that's the ambition.
Yeah.
Maybe selling out the Royal Albert Hall, that would be quite nice as well.
Oh, that'd be yeah.
That would be great.
And your name is such a unique, kind of quirky name, Loverproof. Where did it kind of come from?
Yeah.
As opposed to Kira.
I wanted to distance myself a bit more, and I wanted to use another name. And I was literally coming and trying to sit down and think of some names. And I think trying to think of a name to call yourself that isn't your own is really cringing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the best out of a bad list. But I like the idea of, armour, and I think it kind of reflects the songs quite well.
Yeah.
Actually, my boyfriend came up with it, so I should give the credit to him.
Yeah, he should have some. Yeah, that's great for him.
Yeah.
So when you were growing up, did you have any kind of inspirations or role models, as apart from Amy Winehouse, or was she your main kind of model?
I think when I was about 15, I think, when her first album came out, that's what I really liked. But I think growing up, I liked a lot of classical music actually when I was growing up, and I used to love classical pianists who looked like they had 8 hands, and that would be the thing that I wanted to be, an amazing pianist. But also, I don't know, I kind of like Dolly Parton as well.
That's different.
I just all my references, I think growing up, I don't think I was that into what was happening at the time. I think I was always listening to older music, apart from maybe TLC. I bloody loved. And still do. But yeah, so kind of, classical influences, and mostly really when I was growing up.
Okay then. And so digital media in today kind of plays a big part for kind of upcoming artists. Do you think it benefits?
It does benefit. I think it is really beneficial. I think it's beneficial in the way that, you can directly reach an audience, and you can share information, which is, that's only ever a good thing. I do think that it's also a kind of a curse as well, in the way that there's such an oversaturation of information being shared that it's so much harder to be heard amongst the rubble of everything else going on. And I think it's made the music industry rather lazy. They don't really want to look for things anymore. They just want to flick through SoundCloud and hear the first 10 seconds of a song, which I suppose they've got to be ruthless in their job. But I feel like we don't really develop artists anymore, which is really sad. But there's lots of great things about how the internet's helped as well.
Yeah, because I guess social network, and everyone, if you want to become a singer, you think, okay, Twitter.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got to get a Twitter account.
It's great, the old social networking.
Yeah.
I'm kind of still learning as I go how to do it. But I think it's just something that you have to accept, that it's a massive part of what you do, whether you like it or not. So you better start getting into it, really.
Yeah. And so you have a Twitter account, obviously.
I do. At Loverproof.
Yeah, so make sure you all follow that, to our listeners.
Yes, make sure you do.
Yes. So you've got quite a diverse heritage, haven't you?
I do. I'm half Lebanese, half Irish. Grew up in London and spent a lot of time in Lebanon as well as I was growing up.
Okay.
So I spent kind of my summers there really as a kid, and that just which is I still go back there a couple of times a year, and it's like my second home really.
Your family over there then, or are they London?
Yes. Yeah, I do. I've got family there, and I think my family are all spread all over the place. My mum lives in the States, my brother lives in Spain.
Oh wow.
Dad's in Beirut.
Oh my gosh.
We're everywhere.
They're all over the world.
Yeah, we are. We're spreading ourselves about, yeah.
Okay, great. Well, we've got some quick fire questions now. So, first thing that comes into your head. So, Coke or Pepsi?
Oh, Coke, full fat.
Oh, yes. Top 3 songs on your iPod?
Top 3 people or songs?
Songs.
Oh, God. Oh, no, this ain't quick fire. This is hard. He Hit Me and It Felt Like a Kiss by the Crystals. Probably this Jazz Suite by Shostakovich, which maybe no one else will ever heard of. And what else? Let's Get It On.
Okay. Favorite Amy Winehouse song?
Favorite Amy Winehouse song? Oh wow, that's tough. There's a song called Wake Up Alone album.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. It's like, yeah, it's desperately sad, but I love that.
Excited or nervous when recording?
Sorry, say that again.
Excited or nervous when recording?
Oh, excited, 100%.
And if you're a dog, what sort of dog would you be?
Oh, well, I've got a staff, so I'd probably have to say a staff and join her gang, and we could be a gang of
A gang of staffs.
Well,
Well,
yeah, staffy.
so thank you so much for talking this today. It was really nice
No,
speaking to you.
Thank you